amazing how all of these celebrities have an opinion about what Will Smith did. I mean, on the surface, I get it. I understand why everybody's so outraged. And Will Smith, that was just too much. He took it too far. He should be arrested. Like, did Jim Carrey really say out of his mouth that Will Smith should be behind bars? Like, damn, bro, you must be really, really cool and close to Chris Rock, because, I mean, it wasn't even involving you, but you would have thought he slapped your cousin, your brother, your wife, or something. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, Jim Carrey, I like you, but I didn't like the way you took it upon yourself to do an exclusive interview out of nowhere. Where you been at? You ain't even been around. Nobody has really seen you. You've been off the grid. You've been trying to wake people up to, information, trying to show people that you're conscious and that you're detached from the Matrix and the Illuminatis and the powers that be. But then you want to go out your way to start criticizing Will Smith and saying what he should have. Bruh, why are you even involved? Stay out of it, bruh. You losing credibility now, because this don't have nothing to do with you. You're not even in this arena anymore. So, is it the fact that you have something against Will Smith secretly, or are you that close to Chris Rock to say that he should be locked behind bars and in jail for what he did? I'm not saying what he did was right, but in reality, if it was anybody else that was not a celebrity and some man had his wife insulted or disrespected, he'd probably do worse than slap him. Let's just be real. Let's be honest with this. Let's stop being... That's the problem with y'all. Y'all idolize celebrities so much. And then the ones that are in the same class as him, the same fraternity amongst comedians, celebrities, they want to, throw salt and react to it because everybody else is reacting to it negatively. So everybody else want to react to it negatively and speak their piece. Everybody can say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm going to follow you. Yeah, I support you. Like, man, it's like all money grabs, really. Everybody's exploiting this and then taking advantage of the fact that everybody is crucifying Will Smith in the media. So everybody's going to go to it and add to it what they want out of him. But you got to understand, Will Smith, he's a gentle, caring, loving guy. He's a Libra. He wants harmony. He wants justice. He don't like mess. He don't like chaos. He wants peace. And he's been quiet and he's been patient for a while, dealing with this stuff with Jada Pinkett and the entanglement, her admitting certain things, her using her platform, her podcast to not humiliate him, but kind of just exploit certain things about him and their relationship. So really, it's kind of been like a shit show. But most people have been joining and tuning into it. Nobody said anything. Nobody hardly said anything to Jada. They ain't crucified Jada like they've been crucifying Will Smith off this. I mean, you would think, damn, after what she did, he even still stood up for her. Because, like, if Will Smith didn't say anything, like, he would have just left it at that and just laughed it off and didn't do anything and go on that stage and slap Chris Rock or go on that stage and say something to him and confront him. They would have said, how dare Will Smith? How dare you not stand up for your wife? You should have did something. I would have punched him in the face. See, this is what people would have said had Will Smith not done it. This is how hypocritical people are. People are so fake. But the fact that he did do it and they'd expect him to slap Chris Rock in front of everybody, they're like, oh my God, are you kidding me? That is too far. You're emotional. You're going through some things. So it's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. I'm just trying to put myself in his shoes and look at the perspective of it. Because people always saying what they would have done, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But it didn't happen to y'all. It happened to him. Okay? Now, none of us agree that he should have done that. But at the same time, we can agree that he should have done something, should have reacted, at least say, even if he would have said, look, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Even if he was just there in the audience and just shouted that out. But what probably would have happened? Chris Rock would have probably egged it on more and started cracking more jokes. Like, you okay? You okay, Will Smith, man? You got... Is Jada still... You know, he probably just thrown some extra stuff. And people would have been, people would just laugh. And that's the thing. When people laugh, and they laugh a long period of time over a joke about you or someone, your loved one, that's when the anger kicks in. That's when the embarrassment kicks in. That's when the defense mechanism kicks in, and the anger and the frustration. And then it's like, all right, let's do it now. So, I mean, it was an uncomfortable, awkward situation for Will Smith because he tried to laugh it off. But I guess he got triggered by how Jada reacted, and he reacted. I'm sure, I mean, he apologized because he knows that it was the wrong reaction. He shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, don't judge the man. Don't judge him for what he did. He did what he did. He took a stand, and pretty much, you know, on a spiritual level, he just pretty much put it out there as a message to everyone, to all the other fellow celebrities. Stop picking on people's wives, people and people's relationships. Stop antagonizing people. Stop creating folly out of something that's serious. Jada does have a condition to where she can't grow her hair anymore. She already explained. If Chris Rock was aware of that and he still threw that joke in, that was pretty cruel and insensitive to say something like that. So if he was aware of that, that was very, very insensitive, and he needed to be checked in some form or fashion. Now, if he didn't know, then, you know, he just was not, he was ignorant. He was uninformed. You know, but, you know, maybe Will Smith could have asked him, hey, do you know about my wife's condition? You know why she looks like G.I. Jane? He could have done that. There's different things he could have done. But all I'm saying is this. Relax with all the little, oh, I woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda did this. Or he shoulda, coulda, woulda did this. Leave that out, because all y'all doing is just exposing how opinionated y'all are and how much y'all feel like just because someone is a celebrity, they shouldn't have feelings. They should always keep it together and hold it together. When, you know, if it was anybody like us, any regular folks like us, women, most of the time, they expect a man to fight in their honor when some man insults them and calls them out of their name. Jada's name is not G.I. Jane. You know? So, women be like, are you going to just let him say that to me? That's exactly what the first thing women do. Are you going to let him talk to me that way? Are you seriously going to just sit here? Are you going to really just laugh? That's what they'll do. They was like, you should have did something. You should have confronted him. And if you would have confronted as a regular person, or as a regular, you know, as a non-celebrity, as a man, if you would have hit another dude, got in a fight for your wife or your girlfriend, you know what she would have said? Yeah, that's right. You'll learn better next time. She'll be happy. But if you didn't do nothing, especially not being a celebrity, she will destroy you to her family, friends, everybody. Go on social media and say, my nigga ain't shit. We need real men out here that know how to protect. Where these alpha males at? So when Will Smith took an alpha approach to that situation, not a beta, he was an alpha in that moment, and he bitch slapped that boy. Bitch slapped the crack rocks out of that boy. Chris Rock. Crack rock. He smoked the crack. He slapped the crack rock out that boy. Everybody want to get mad, though. But if he would have just stayed there and just laughed it off and did nothing, they would have been like, oh, Will Smith was weak, man. She wearing the pants in the relationship. Y'all already been pushing that already. That narrative as if Jada's wearing the pants and he's the feminine dude, the legs crossed. We know what y'all been doing. So stop playing. Stop playing with people's lives. Stop playing with Will Smith. Because when he slapped the shit out of one of y'all, Y'all say he's overreacting, he's tripping. But when he don't say nothing, it's like, oh, you're weak. Everybody's talking about you, he's putting you down. You're not going to do anything, aren't you? You guys are a bunch of busters, bro. Or like Crip Mac would say, y'all some custers. Y'all some marks out here, bro. Come back to reality. People got feelings. Leave people alone. And all you fellow celebrities and colleagues of Will Smith, shut up. Stop talking about what you would have done. Because you don't know what you would have done if you was in the same situation as him. If you was in the same exact situation with him, going through what he was going through, you probably would have did the same thing, if not worse. Kick rocks with all that. Goofies.